everyone, it is Lily here at AIBC Europe. It has been incredible so far, and I'm really lucky to be joined with Steve from Zettium. So please explain, is that the right word?
Zettium, yeah.
Zettium, I'm saying it in the right way. So Steve, why don't you explain a little bit more about Zettium?
So Zettium is a company that's focused on the infrastructure for blockchain and AI. I've worked in the blockchain industry almost since the beginning. Before that, I was working in the very early days of the AI industry, and just in the last couple of years, I realized there's a lot of synergies between the two. So we're particularly focused on scaling things up, getting these technologies into the hands of everybody.
So you're looking to integrate AI technology with the blockchain to help accelerate the industry?
Yeah, that's actually part of what we want to do. I think there's a big opportunity to use blockchain to turn artificial intelligence into, not just digital assets, but, kind of intelligent assets, which is a bit of a buzzword, but what it really means is allowing people to share access to their own AI services, I guess. So.
Very interesting, because obviously being AIBC, we cover both aspects, but not many people are really putting them together and seeing how they can develop and grow so much.
Yeah. At first, when I thought about what would happen if you put the two together, I thought, well, this is just this is going to be great for a pitch, but I'm not sure if there's actually going to be anything real here. But once I started to think about it, I saw there's a lot of crossover between the two industries.
And in terms of AI, something I always like asking is, how do you see the limitations of AI? How can we help control AI? Do we need to control AI?
Well, I mean, I got asked this question a few days ago about whether we need to control AI, and I kind of thought, well, that ship's already sailed. We connected ChatGPT and various other AIs to the internet. There's actually kind of no barrier now to them starting to talk to each other. Right now, if you connect two AIs together and ask them to have a conversation, eventually they will either stop talking or they will just descend into, giving each other platitudes and sort of British small talk. But people are working through those kinds of barriers. We definitely need to keep an eye on what's going on. When different artificial intelligence units, I guess, start interacting with each other, we've got to have some visibility into what's happening there in case it does spin out of control.
And you've been in this industry, it seems like a very long time. So what excites you so much about being in this industry?
Well, look, blockchain really enables kind of frictionless trade, and it allows us to kind of trade and do commerce in ways that have never been possible before because there was just too much back-end admin involved. AI allows us to solve a whole class of problems that have not been solvable before. It used to be that a programmer would have to code for a specific problem, and if you wanted to vary that problem, then you had to kind of write more code. AIs they're not as specifically good at anything as custom-built code, but they can do things that you didn't anticipate at the time when you were building the AI. So that's incredibly powerful, and I think we've only just begun to scratch the surface on the potential of this technology.
Yeah, I really think it's going to help us accelerate the industry at a faster pace than anyone could imagine, really. Even things like the metaverse, when it was going to take so much manpower to help build things, having AI can be so useful.
Yeah. People worry, I think, a lot about is AI going to start taking jobs? I don't think it's going to, because the thing that I think is forgotten in that argument is AI can start to do things that we currently employ people to do, but that frees those people up to sort of step up a level, and instead of maybe being the frontline worker, they can be the executive that starts thinking and coordinating all of these things. Coders and developers, if they can learn how to direct AIs, it just makes them stronger and more capable in their jobs. It doesn't make them redundant. And business always is going to have an appetite for people who are able to do more.
Exactly, and it allows us maybe to be more creative, move into different industries. It's exciting times. As you say, you're really shaping what's to come, and people need to also be there to help guide everything along the way.
Absolutely, yeah. And I've always kind of been in the interest on the infrastructure side, I build the stuff to create the capability. And then support and watch as other people come in and find the creative ways of using these kind of new capabilities. So, of course, I'll have some of my own ideas, but I'm really excited to be able to be a support mechanism and see what people create.
Yeah, there's so much going on here today at AIBC as well. So what brought you along here, Steve?
So I'm actually quite interested in Malta. We're considering setting up a branch of the company, or possibly even moving a large portion of our operations here to Malta. Being Australian, the climate, of course, is attractive, but Malta, the Maltese government has really embraced an AI strategy that creates a kind of a really supportive environment for this sort of thing. So we're partly scoping out Malta. I was here for another conference last week, more blockchain related, and I couldn't miss the opportunity to come along here and see what other people are saying about the collaboration of blockchain and AI.
I think there's definitely a lot of potential here in Malta, and especially here at AIBC, you're going to meet so many people who hopefully can give you that help and boost to bring your business here or establish something here in Malta. And I really do think, we need places like this in the artificial intelligence world to breed better business, to bring everyone together. It's a small island, so you can all work together a lot easier.
Well, they appear to be determined to become a hub for AI activity and AI knowledge, I think they've got the right ingredients for it. Of course, it's a place where they bring people and skills in a lot, and that rubs off on the local population and allows them to level up. So I think there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah. Well, Steve, it's been such a pleasure having you here at AIBC. I hope you enjoy your rest of your time here. Try not to get too lost because there's so much going on. But thank you so much, Steve.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you.